This is the 6 items in what is referred to as the constellation. Dyslexia at the top is problems with reading, with problems with words. The next one is problems with numbers. The dysgraphia is a problem turning thoughts into written words. They write in a very immature manner for their age. Dysorthographia is spelling. They tend to spell phonetically. It's logical if you read it and sound it out, but you can make out what they meant. Dyspraxia is a lack of coordination, and ADHD, which is a much overused term, but when it's a real case of ADHD, it's problems concentrating. So you've got a huge potential for different arrangements within the brain here. And dyslexics use a different area of the brain for processing words because, in fact, their brains have a different attitude to words than mine does. And this one here, this is one you might have heard of. This is Hobbit people. Okay, so dyslexics do these letters like this, and if we can now play the second one, this is reversed. So, no difference, right? That's a dyslexic brain. I wanted to be a mounted police officer, and after about 3 weeks I learned that if you can already ride a horse, they won't take you. I was like 9. I was devastated for about a week. But the reasoning behind it is that the horses are trained to respond to precise commands that you give with your hands and your legs. And so they have to train you to use those commands, but if you can already ride, you've maybe learned a different way of responding to certain stimuli. And if you're in a position under stress, you will revert to what you were taught first. And this has been shown actually with fighter pilots who then go into civil aviation, and the plane that they're flying gets into a problem and they think that they're going to have to eject. And they start doing what they were taught to do when they were in the fighter jets. I've seen people on YouTube talking about this. You have to do the frame around the edge, then you can draw what you like. Bribe them, you know? Set it as homework. Do perfect B's and D's around the edge of the paper and then draw the theme of today's lesson, whatever. But they need thousands and thousands and thousands of repetitions if they've already got the habit of writing the letters wrong. And this kid, I corrected it, but then people are not like following through when he's doing work that's not with me. And he's actually gone from doing this to doing this, which is retrograde step. It's getting worse, which is why I did this. And if you look, you can see that although his D is an A with a long tail, that's right in there, because I've repeated it enough. But the B, a lot of these B's are like 6s. They're not proper B's, because his brain goes back to what it already knows, what's familiar. Now and again, go and have another go at it. And eventually, they're really clever brains. They'll work it out. But you have to keep reminding them, because like this gentleman over here said, they forget. They're thinking 2,000 things a second. Literally. And they're so busy doing all of this processing so fast that other stuff just falls out back. It's not surprising. And anyway, all of us need to be told things several times before we really know it.